What is up guys, S1DD3RS12 here, and we're starting the episode from outside from a change. We normally are inside with our book room, but I thought we'll change it up a little bit. Now we're still on with the old Minecraft building, and this could be like a little storage room, or I don't know what I'll put down in here, but I've made a mistake now because I can't get out. Have I got any ladders? No. I do, however, have enough wood to drop in a crafting table. So, crafting table, come into me. Drop it in the floor. And we will make some ladders. There we go. 9 ladders. Can you go there? No, no, no. Right, so these blocks need changed out for something. Because you were steps, that is why. Or shall I leave it as a... Oh god. Do I leave it as like a secret door entrance? Let's see what it looks like. Sort of blends in, blah blah blah, and then there's a door. Yeah, I quite like that. Which means I've got to move the location of this. Oopsie daisy. Making mistakes. Making mistakes, making mistakes. I want that and I want that. So we want, I'm sure it's one of these that go there. It is a horizontal wood like that. Yes, that's it. And then up here we want to have the slab. And we will now break through probably on this one and that one, and as well as this one. And now they need to be converted to a cobblestone block and a solid block of not a solid block of lead. That won't do very much for me. A solid block of this. There we go. So coming in, closing the door behind us, make sure the mobs don't sneak in. Now we can drop our ladder into place. So 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. Ladder. I'm not sure if I need that balcony actually. I like the freedom of being able just to run and jump off structures rather than limiting myself. So I will remove the balcony. That's more like it. Yeah, I quite like that. So the next level, we need to probably expand out this. Adds a bit of colour in any case. Oh, so there's it. There we go. And then there's a hole there, so make sure I avoid that. There we go. And then coming through onto this side, same again. Should probably light up this now actually, because it's going to get dark again in a second. So I will go torch here and torch there to mark this entrance. Hopefully that doesn't catch fire. Famous last words. I'm then going to drop the torches here. I don't think I need one at either. Yeah, that does the trick. And then one in the middle there. One in the middle there, and then up here we should probably have one in the middle. Yeah, one in the middle on each side. I don't like overdo it with the torches, but I also don't want any mobs spawning in, so I'll have to drop down here and put one in place as well. And put it there. There we go. Nicely lit up. So we've got a means of getting down from the basement and up, and it's there, so I might, should I go, yeah, I'll probably go here for the next staircase, which brings me up here, which means I then need to block off this area. Oh, I ran out of blocks again, have I? Yes. Down and down. The handiness of having a crafting table within the structure that you are building, always a good thing to do. I'm always unsure on building out of wood, which is why I don't tend to do it. It's just in case of like thunder, lightning, showers. I know it can cause buildings to burn to the ground in a crispy mess. So with that in mind, I might try and duplicate the cobblestone pattern I had at the base to sort of crown off the building. So in order to do that, I think it was, I'll do 2 high of these, and then I'm not sure if that should be a ladder or not. 2 high of them. Oh, could we actually join it up to, oh, don't go down there. Should we join it up? Ooh, that could be a plan. It would make sense because all the buildings everywhere else that are in close proximity join up as well, so it would be the logical thing to do, wouldn't it? Now, I was going to say I need more cobblestone, but I've got it already. So, cobblestone block on top of that one, on top of that one, right the way around. And then we want to put like a fancy staircase in place, but I think the easiest way to do the stairs would actually be to put some temporary bits of stone in place like this, and then I can come, oh, can I sneak around there? Yes I can. There we go. So I want to put some upside down steps onto them now. Hopefully this will work. There we go. 2. Sneak around here. There we go. It's working out fine. It's almost like a lightning proof helmet to the house to protect it. Now that's quite a low ceiling for my liking, so I'm going to now knock out the ones that weren't those steps that I've just placed, which is that one as well as that one, as well as these guys here. Now, that's one higher than the level of the one higher than the level of this thingamajig over there, whatever you want to call it. So what I'll do there is I'll extend my staircase and ladders yet further by 3, so we can climb up onto this. We then want to put a ring of slabs, which shouldn't mess up the design from the underside too much. Bring them all out one, probably leaving the corners as untouched. So leave that one at the corner and then come across again. Just gives a bit more of an area to stand on. But it also gives them more of an area for mobs to spawn on, so I have to make sure I light it up as well. So there we go. Now, do I need a fence or anything in place up here? No, I'll be alright without a fence. But what I do quite want to do is bring this over this way. So I'm gonna crouch onto this. There's a bit of snow coming in. There's a bit of snow around this area. I'm not sure about that. But if I drop another 3 of these in and then put some steps on top of them, that should tie it in quite nicely. There we go. Right, I'll probably put a couple of oak blocks there and there, topped off with a oak wood while it's about to save. So I'll give it a second to do that. So I want to put like a little crown on it now, so I'm going to go around and sort of put blocks with a fence on top of which I'll then put the torch, and I think it'll give it a bit of a sort of spiky Sauron type. Sauron? Is that the bad guy in Lord of the Rings? I think it is. type helmet on it, but we'll have to wait and see what that does. Oh, fine, you can sit like that. Looks good enough for me. And go 2 more torches there and there. There we go. So I'm going to tie those in now. Here's where I've got a minecart running around and it just wipes me out and takes me on an adventure. I don't think there is a minecart, I would have seen it by now. So in every single corner I'm going to put this quick wooden block, followed by the middles. Is there a middle? I'm going to panel this off again. Give it a bit of shelter from the storm. Yes, we will get rid of that and we'll put some oak wood planks like this. Planks? Tree trunks. It is a wooden based house after all, so we'll get them up here. There we go. Very fancy. Now, just to cap it off, I'm not sure how this would look, but yeah. Yep. No, I don't know. There's plans in my head, but they're not coming out as words, so it doesn't really help in any way, does it? Right, I'll drop that up there. So what I'm thinking of putting like a quick ring of what do you call them? Cobblestone slabs. So I have to come down to my crafting table and convert. That'll do me more than enough. So come up here and then go up the next 2 levels and then give this a bit of a shelter. Now I'm not sure what this is going to look like from below, but I think that's well lit up now. I'll come down to this level because I think you need a bit of lighting in here. We don't need any lightning in here. Bit of lighting on there, bit of lighting on there. Oops, a daisy. And go back up a level. I think I need to light out the outside areas as well. Remove all possibility of mob spawning. There we go. Oh, I think, moment of truth, what is it going to look like? Is it going to look any better than any of our original buildings over there? Yeah, it looks alright. Probably doesn't look anything massively special. Maybe. Well, it just looks like a big block. I'm going to say that is not actually a house. What it is a fancy way of entering the monorail up the top. It was never intended to be a house. So we've got the ladders that come up and up and up, and then you whiz around here and you're at the monorail. Waiting for the next one to come. And I think if it comes to it, I could probably split the tracks here as well and turn off the power so the tracks sort of slow down. It doesn't launch me up from the opposite direction. It's not the most glamorous of structures, but it's quite an easy one to actually get up and down on there. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a 4 out of 10 for the quality of that build. Must do better. I would say for the castle part of the house, that's maybe a 5 out of 10. The place, oops, a daisy falling down. The bit where I grow my vegetables is probably a good 4 out of 10. This as my starting house, for the resources and the time I spent on it, I'll probably give that a cheeky 5 out of 10. So 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 3/4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. And the defensive fort, it does have a bit of a practical purpose on that, so we'll give that 5 out of 10 as well. So that's my scoring, my own personal scoring of my my buildings so far. That's one thing you can get involved in actually. Why don't you assign a name? So we'll call that the castle. We'll call this the wooden shack. We'll call it the defensive fort. We'll call that the vegetable building, and we'll call that the new wooden stack of pillars. Leave in the comments below your scoring for my building qualities. If you go above 5, I would say you've probably got very low expectations on the quality of building Minecraft. And feel free to score much lower as well if you feel necessary. Or you want to be truthful and hurt my feelings about it. But I'm definitely leaving myself a lot of room to improve upon anyway. And I think with that, guys, with that monstrosity, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time for more Minecraft in action. Goodbye!